Day 2 of free agency is still underway, and the Detroit Lions have been underwhelming to say the least, bringing back Miles Adams on a 1-year deal. And the Detroit Lions are still looking for that pass rusher. And with the release of Leonard Floyd, everybody's kind of blowing up the Twitter feed and the comment section asking about my thoughts on Leonard Floyd. But let's take a look at him getting his release tweet. Coming from Ari Mirov, says the 49ers are releasing veteran defensive end Leonard Floyd after 1 season with the team. And that's coming from Adam Schefter. Floyd started all 17 games for the San Francisco 49ers and had 8.5 sacks. Well, in the word of my man from Saturday Night Live, I think his name is DeAndre Cole. Ha ha ha! Well, we out of time. We are not about to sign Leonard Floyd. Not because of anything that he's done necessarily on the field. This man has been a free agent for years. Every year he left the Rams, went to Buffalo. He was sitting there for a while. We didn't sign him. He was sitting on the free agency market for a while last offseason, and for whatever reason, the Detroit Lions will not go anywhere near Leonard Floyd. I don't know what is happening. There might be some stuff in the history books. Like, I don't know, and I don't want to speak out of turn, but I think I might have seen something last year about something going on. And we know how the Detroit Lions do not value talent as much as they value grit and character. And we will see if that is going to be enough to win the Detroit Lions a Super Bowl. But what did he do in the season last year? We know it's the 8.5 sacks. Played all 17 games, had 15 solo tackles, and 8.5 were sacks. 1 forced fumble. Look at this, was with the Chicago Bears. Hopefully they don't bring him back, because you know how that is. Won a Super Bowl with the LA Rams in that 2021 season. So he was either released, I believe he was, after that 2022 season. And then he was set on the free agency market for a while. The Buffalo Bills picked him up. Played all 17 games. Oh, Lord. Gee, wait a minute. Leonard Floyd, let me see. A 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you mean to tell me, because if I'm not mistaken, he has the 17 game season started in 2021. So Leonard Floyd has not missed a game since 2018. That means it ain't no way he's coming here. There's no way. And the dude, former first round pick, it ain't no way he's coming here. Not only for everything I just said, is he 30 yet? He is 1992, so 2000, where we at? 2022, he turned 30. So he is 33 years old. He will be turning, no, he's 32. He will be turning 33. I'm good at math, I promise. Well, basic math anyway. But you see this here? You see, it ain't no way. It ain't no way that Leonard Floyd is going to be a Detroit Lion. If Leonard Floyd is a Detroit Lion, I will be absolutely floored, because he has been a free agent for the past 2 seasons, and Brad Holmes just refuses to sign him. Now, he could, but this is not the type of move. Why? If you didn't, same thing with Yannick Ngakoue. I'm going to make videos about these guys until they're not available anymore, because that's how dire our pass rush is, the need for it. But history shows, just like y'all know, he's not going to break the bank. He's not going to sell the farm. He's not going to get a big name. He's also, at this point, we don't even have a Trey Flowers. Like, think about that. We don't have a Trey Flowers. And he was overpaid. And then we let the guy go that we traded. I just can't. I can't. I don't understand what is happening. And I'm sitting here, and we are continuing to build from the back to the front. So I'm going to say this until I don't have to say it anymore. Brad Holmes cannot miss in the NFL draft. Now, we have time. You've got the rest of free agency. You have people being cut before the season. You have the NFL draft. You have time. You can fix this. You cannot miss at all in the NFL draft. We have done nothing to help the defensive line. We got a practice squad dude who played 4 games in 2024 and a guy who literally said in his press conference, like he didn't know if he was concerned about staying healthy. He has to prove it to himself that he can stay healthy. Marcus Davenport has to prove to himself he can stay healthy. Is that the dude you want as your starting defensive end? Come on, man. We gonna see how this thing go. Leonard Floyd, do not think he's coming here because the Detroit Lions have ignored him for years. And I just don't see it happening. Would I mind? I wouldn't mind because he's better than nothing. But for whatever reason, they just won't go near this man. They won't even look in his direction. So it would surprise me if they did it this year. But let me know your thoughts. My comment section is blowing up with Leonard Floyd. And I'm like, do y'all watch? This guy doesn't. Of course, I'm going to make a video about stuff that I know is probably not going to happen. So I understand that as well. But I don't see it. Let me know what you think. Do you think that the Detroit Lions will step outside of the comfort zone that they've been in for 4 seasons, which is bring somebody in that they have not for years? And like I said, same thing with Yannick Ngakoue. Expect the Detroit Lions to continue to bargain base, to continue to get people over 30. That's what they're going to do. And not just over 30, but like mid to late 30. That's what they're going to do. Calais Campbell wouldn't be surprised. Not that that would be a bad thing right now. That's how beat. And the dude is still playing at a high level. But this is day 2. Brad is probably waiting till everything is said and done, and then he'll get whatever's left. That's where we at. Anyway, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You might say, Derek, well, why are you surprised? This is what Brad does. I'm not surprised. I just thought things might be different. I was wondering what kind of general manager Brad was. Was his hands tied and he was working with what he had in 2021, 2022, 2023? 2024 gets here. I'm hoping to see somebody different. Somebody willing to take a risk, a necessary risk to take us to the next level. Have not seen that yet. So it's just a matter of time to see if we're going to be capable of getting that level. But I will say this. I'm going to stand on business this year. If the Lions do not do anything to drastically improve the defensive line by the start of the NFL season, you will not see a Super Bowl video from me until we get there. Because that is the key. The line is the key. And if we don't get it done or fixed, it's not going to happen. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. And my intro is as long as it is so you guys can actually get a chance to see what you paid for.